2015 saw a lot of interesting devices and some great innovations within the smartphone industry. Now, in our video here, we're going to give you the best of 2015 in terms of smartphones, but we're not going to just give you our top 5 devices. We're actually going to do this a little differently here. As you can see, there were a plethora of devices from different manufacturers releasing different models, different sizes altogether. But what we are going to do is break it down to 2 categories. We're going to start off with the sub $300 category of budget smartphones, and then we'll move up to the big boys in the premium smartphone arena. We saw some really cool innovations this year. We saw quick charging take its step to quick charging 2.0, basically fast charging a lot of devices. More devices picked up wireless charging, better cameras overall. We saw the companies put out multiple devices, even guys like Alcatel, LG, Samsung, Microsoft, you name it, HTC. Everyone had multiple devices this year, which is very interesting to see how that actually played out. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and start off with the budget smartphone category. And we're going to pick things up with our number 3 devices here. While this is not just one device, but actually a combination, because Blue products put out a lot of great smartphones this year, from the Vivo Air there to the Blue Energy X2. There were a lot of devices that really fit that were covered from 5 through 4, but we said we'll start from 3, because this is one of the devices that really hit that price point well. It's the Blue Life 1XL. The 1XL is priced at $149, was initially $99 for a short period. It is an excellent device. This thing really competes hard with the Moto G, and at its price point, you really cannot complain, because it gives you everything you're looking for GLTE and great performance. Definitely a device to look at. Now, coming in at number 2 was the Alcatel Idol 3. Comes in 2 sizes, 4.7 inches and 5.5. The 5.5 is priced at $250, 4.7 about $177. This is a solid device. JBL audio in there, great performance, close to stock Android usage. You get good battery life. I really can't complain about it. This thing is really, really good. And that's why it takes our number 2 spot there. But our number 1 spot still goes to the Moto G 2015. I think Motorola's done a very good job in improving this device from year to year with really good performance. Again, stock running close to stock Android as you expect. You do have variants that also are dual SIM, and it's nice to see that they've continued this line. They've also improved the camera, a lot of things to make this worth your while. So those are devices in the budget range. Yes, only 3, but because, like I mentioned, Blue has a lot of devices. This is why I put them at just number 3, because they were a lot to pick from. The Alcatel devices were also pretty good, as well as the Moto G. So now from here, let's move on to our big boys in the premium smartphone arena to see who are our top 5 there, because I actually have 5 devices. And we're going to start off with Blue again. Yes, Blue Pure XL is a 6-inch smartphone that really packs a punch. Fingerprint sensor, wireless charging. You've got, of course, a large display. The MediaTek Helio X10 processor performs very well, 3 gigs of RAM. I can go on listing specs on this thing, and it just works very well. Great battery life, great performance, and what? It's only under $400. It's almost even a budget device, so I really had to go with this as my number 5 category. Now at number 4, the BlackBerry Preve. BlackBerry came out late this year, even late overall, but they provided something that I was really impressed with. The Preve's performance, I love the slide out keyboard, the on-screen keyboard is great. BlackBerry software suite really integrates into Android very well, and they've done a very good job. Now the camera, not so great, which is almost a traditional BlackBerry thing, but I like the fact that with this device, they showcased they could build something really slick, really thin, put in a keyboard, have performance, and still give you something that you really want to use. And that's something that the BlackBerry Preve has done very well, and I think a lot of people will like. So our number 4 device is the Preve, and I have to give it up to BlackBerry there. Coming in at number 3, Motorola. Motorola had a banging year. I mean, the Moto X Pure Edition is the best Pure Edition device, I think, in that premium category. And guys, you might be wondering, what about the Nexus devices. I think Motorola gives you a lot because you can customize it, you get your own feel in the device, plus you're just running something really smooth, really great, solid performance all around. The camera is really much improved and I like that. But also there's another Motorola device that kind of ties in this category. It's the Droid Turbo 2. Now specifically just for Verizon users, or the Droid Max, I believe Turbo Max 2 internationally. This device has that, of course, display that once you drop it, it won't crack. And I have to say, really adds to the element. So that's another, you could say there are two devices in that number 3 category, one for Motorola, pretty much the same device, but I just had to mention the Droid Turbo 2 there as an alternative for Verizon users, or, if you're not picking up the Motorola Pure Edition. Now, moving into our number 2 spot. This is kind of hard me putting this bad boy here. This is my daily driver, the Galaxy Note 5. The Note 5 is a solid device. I love everything about it. Great battery life, fast charging. The S Pen, of course, the S Pen is king. I like the design. It's got wireless charging built in, and I think they've done a lot with this device to make it something that a lot of people will definitely like and want to use. The Galaxy Note 5 is the natural evolution of the Note line, and the camera on there is impeccable. Takes some really solid photos altogether. You can see there, like I said, I love the S Pen. Overall, the performance of this device is really good. You have a lot of things that really take it to that next level. Now, that being said, of course, Samsung made some design changes on there. There's no expandable storage, and also there's no removable battery, which is something a lot of Galaxy Note users are used to. So that's something that might set a few people back. But in terms of overall performance, it's something that gives you productivity that no other device in the smartphone arena can do. The Galaxy Note really does that for you there. I think they've really done a very good job here in making a device that is really functional and also gives you, the best that Samsung has to offer on the table. Also, the software has been really improved. Now, the other alternative, if you don't want the S Pen, is of course the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. It's pretty much the same device as the Galaxy Note, except it doesn't have the S Pen. So that's one thing to take note. But it does have the Edge, and that Edge, though it's limited in use, is still stylish. This is one really good looking phone, and I think people would like that. So if you're looking for an alternative to that, I think this is something there in terms of that specific if you don't want to use the S Pen. But of course, you can always just still use the Galaxy Note itself. So moving on from there, our top dog device is the LG V10. LG came out strong this year, starting off the year with the LG G4, but the V10 takes everything LG's done to the next level. This thing is a phablet, pretty big in size actually, but they added a fingerprint sensor at the back. Though it can be a little sensitive, you've got that 16 megapixel camera that pushes things forward to the next level. You've got, of course, removable back cover, and you've got removable battery at 3000 milliamp, expandable storage in there, up to up to 200 gigabytes with a micro SD, actually 2 terabytes is what LG standardly has. And it's got all the things that everyone is looking for in their smartphone in terms of just pure usability and customization. But where this device really shines, where LG really pushed the envelope in 2015 is with the camera and the camera software, making it the most customizable software to use. You can do everything from customize your ISO, your white balance, and everything while you're actually recording video. Makes it a fantastic use case scenario with this, and I think a lot of people like what you get with the LG V10. It's a really solid camera, great phone. It's got a dual display, forget about that, but it really does what it's supposed to do as being our best phone of the year. So when you look at everything we've seen here with all the different smartphones throughout the year, there have been a lot of improvements left and right. Fast charging has been one of the bigger things this year. Improved cameras have also been a very big thing this year, both rear and front-facing cameras. But we've got a nice array of phones to pick from the lower end, from the blue devices that are super cheap, all the way to the V10 with its great camera, as well as things like the Galaxy Note 5 with a pen, the Moto X with the Moto Maker, Galaxy with the security, even down to, again, Blue with its cost affordable premium devices. So there you have it. That is those are our smartphones for 2015 that we like. We've got 3 on the budget side, we've got 5 on the top tier side. Yeah, so guys, if you have any questions or any comments, let us know. If you want to check out the reviews for each of these devices, we have them linked up for you. So this is Thunder E saying thank you very much. I'm sure you guys are also probably wondering, where are the Nexus devices? Well, the Nexus 5X was a pretty good device. The 6P we didn't review, so we don't actually put devices we don't review on the list because it would be unfair, because we'll be making stuff up. But anyway, guys, that's it, guys, so you can know. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.